happened quick all of a sudden. How jacked up are you to be talking about the home game here?
Yeah, it feels good to be back. We had a great time in Kamloops, but it's really quick this year because we play on a Thursday our preseason game, which normally would be a Friday or Saturday, and then we're the first game of the year next week playing Thursday in Calgary. So things are happening quick. A lot of stuff happening to get moved back from Kamloops and get ready to play a game here in 8 days.
Yeah, quick turnaround indeed. Vernon Adams Jr. going to get in. What's the anticipation? A half?
Somewhere around a half. We're going to make sure we're going to dress everybody that is healthy enough to play. And we want to make sure we're still in the mode of we want to make sure we get a look at everybody. But Vernon would get at least a half. We're not going to put something concrete on it, but somewhere right in that range and making sure we're getting enough work in. And at the same time, making sure we don't want to miss out on some good players. We're going to have to make some tough decisions on Friday and Saturday, and we want to make sure that we get a good enough look at these guys.
Yeah, a few of those young receivers stepping up in Regina and not really taking their foot off the gas last couple of days of practice. What do some of those youngsters, not just the receivers, have to show in order to be here beyond Friday, Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, we want to keep good football players around however we can do that, whether that's on the active roster, the practice roster, whatever that is. And so if the decisions are really hard come Saturday morning, that's a good thing. It means that our personnel department did a great job of bringing people in. Keeps the competition going. The older guys that think they have a job, I know the guys that have long careers are always smart enough to not let someone else take their job, so they're always working hard and doing their thing. And then if you're a young guy that's you think you're up against it, is never make assumptions and keep working and doing your thing, and you go from there. And so we're trying to keep an open mind about things, and like I said, not miss out on a good player.
What is the challenge, if any, of facing a team we're going to face in a week from now? Is it a challenge to not show too much, or how do you approach that?
Yeah, I would say there's a little bit of that. I don't think it's been top of mind. We really have focused on the BC Lions and training camp, and we're not scheming up. We didn't scheme up Saskatchewan. We're not going to try to scheme up Calgary. We're just going to try to play good football and do our things, and the game planning will take more of a focus, obviously, next week when you get to games that play for real. So really the focus is just trying to play good football from our standpoint, make sure we get a look at everybody that we need to get a look at, and then we'll focus on next week.
Some of the big news at camp was Jonathan Campbell coming in. He's going to play, and what was your sense of his performances in practice and how he's picked it up?
Yeah, good. What a great addition to get, and has had a great attitudes come into work. I think it'll be great for him to get out and play a football game tomorrow before we hit the regular season. So great addition on all fronts. Bonus is he's literally from Surrey. He's from right here, so that's a bonus to it, and more Canadian depth, all that stuff. So we're lucky that worked out.